All right. Who's first in the queue here, guys?
Excuse me.
Go right back to Harold Gutman. Go ahead, Harold.
Hey, Curtis, can you just take us through that last play, the one that clinched the game for you guys?
Yeah, honestly, I kind of blacked out a little bit on that last play. I can't even lie to you guys, but that goes back to day one of camp and us, you know what I'm saying, emphasizing how important it is to play our fundamentals and get the ball out. You know, you guys probably saw it better than I did, but Gabe Reed did an excellent job getting that ball out, and I just happened to be the lucky guy that was right there to scoop it up, you know. And we preached that all game. We were talking about a turnover, or a takeaway will win this game, and that really did. And so I'm proud of this group. I'm proud of the way they fought at the end of the game. You know, we were harping at every single play. We were like, yo, be the one to make the play. Be the one to make the play. And luckily, I was in position, and we ended up winning that game.
And just what's it been like for the team? I mean, obviously you've been on the road for a couple of weeks now to keep the winning streak going in such kind of unusual circumstances.
Yeah, it's definitely been tough. I'd be lying if I said it was easy. You know, last week was definitely very difficult, kind of adjusting on the fly to a lot of stuff. We've seen a lot of adversity. We just had to kind of adjust on the fly and kind of just say, screw it. You know, we're going to do what we can to win. And luckily, you know, we've been able to do that. But I'm really proud of my guy. I can't even say it enough. Like the things that we've had to go through compared to what the teams that we're playing are going through has just been, you know, immense. It's going to make a great story one day. I'm telling you, I'm living in it right now. So I can't really, you know, fully grasp it. But, you know, each week that we do this and we come out victorious, I'm just thinking like, it's great. Like we definitely shouldn't be able to do this, but we're doing it. And so again, I'm just really proud of my guys, all the adversity that we faced, throughout these weeks and the way that everyone's responded and kind of kept their head down and worked.
And we'll go next to Troy Clardy. You're up, Troy.
Hey, Curtis, big test for the linebackers with Jamar Jefferson and the rest of the Beaver rushing attack with all the versatility that they bring, and Jefferson with the thump. What were your expectations? What were some things that you were looking to try to do to slow him down and the Oregon State rushing attack? And how did the reality match up against what you guys were trying to do?
Yeah, he's a great player. My hat's definitely off to him. You know, we noticed that on film. We knew that coming in this game, and he proved it this game. He runs hard, and he's an excellent running back, and he's going to be an NFL back one day for sure. I know that for a fact. But you know, we love that challenge. You know, in the Open, we have a mantra. We want it harder. We want you to make it harder on us. You know what I'm saying? We take that and we thank you for that. So we went into this game. We knew we were playing one of the best backs in the league, if not in the country. You know, so going into that, we took it with a little chip on our shoulder. Like, okay, he's the best back in the league. What are we gonna do to stop him? You know, how are we gonna do that? And it was just playing our fundamentals. You know, it was getting the right calls, making sure everyone's lined up and executing the fundamentals and the basics, and understanding how important that was. And I think the D line and the linebackers, even the safeties that were rotating down, coming down, making tackles at the corner spot and at the safety spot, really took that to heart. And I think that showed, especially at the end of the game.
Outside pressure became more and more of a factor, it seemed, as the game went along. Can you kind of take us through that from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, that's the situations you want to be able to get to as a defense. You know, you want to be able to stuff the run enough to the point where they have to get to third down, they have to get to second and longs, where they have to throw the ball, drop back pass, and then, you know, we sick our pass rushers at them. And, you know, they've been hungry for a long time. You know, we've been in a lot of close games to where teams are able to run the ball, you know, and kind of stay in their own stuff, not really get into 2-minute. But, you know, today we got into that opportunity and we were able to let them loose. And so obviously, as you said, we saw the effect of the outside pass rush. And I'm just glad that my guys finally got an opportunity and cashed in on it.
Thanks, Curtis.
Yep.
Got a question from Albert Thomas. Go for it, Albert.
Hey, Curtis, it seems like Chance Nolan had settled into the game in the first half, had some success passing and rushing. And then coming out of halftime, you know, things got a lot more difficult for him. What was the message from Coach Anderson at half, and what all did you do differently to, you know, make the game a little more challenging for him in the second half?
Personally, I thought just as a team and especially as a defense, we were a little flat. You know, we kind of woke up a little bit in that second quarter for sure. They got off to a hot start, and I think we were still really flat. The energy wasn't there. The passion wasn't there. And Coach Anderson just did a really good job, you know, kind of getting the guys going, telling them like, yo, it's going to take a lot of passion. It's going to take a lot of energy to beat this team. This is a good second half team. This is a team with a lot of fight, And so I just think coming out and playing with passion and playing with pride, you know, taking pride in stopping the run, taking pride in getting pressure on the quarterback and making sure that he can't break contain and have a good second half the way he did it first half.
Thank you.
Yep.
Any other questions? All right, Curtis, we'll let you go. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, guys.